Hello, wrestling fans. What is going on? My name is Gordon Maston. Welcome to the DIY Wrestling Podcast. You know, all that fun stuff here. And we are here for Lucha Underground. And I don't even have my phone near me. Oh, God. We're going to have to make a power play move. Okay, moving across. Okay, sweet. Got it. So I can look through on what happened if I forget anything. And like I said, tonight we're here for Lucha Underground. And that is our thing that we're doing. All right. So this honestly was one of those episodes of Lucha Underground where they find the perfect blend of story to tell, along with a perfectly fine amount of wrestling. It was honestly, I'm not gonna call it the perfect episode because there are some results in this show I don't quite agree with per se, but I mean it was. I'm not gonna say perfect course for Lucha Underground. It was a perfectly fine episode. It was an alright episode. I didn't have any I had one oh my god problem with this. That's just because I'm not like a huge fan of someone. But I don't like legit hate them. I'm just not that big on them. Okay, so I mean, if we're gonna really get into it, the main event tonight. Well, actually, I can't even really talk about the main event yet because that would lead me to have to talk about the start of the episode from, top to bottom. Not just because I'd like to do it that way, specifically because, hey, Lucha Underground, the way they kind of told their story tonight was based that way. So we start out in Dario Cueto's office, and I believe this is with Angelico. And Angelico comes in and tells Dario, hey, bud, I want Johnny Mundo. He's like, there's nothing more I'd like to do than give you Johnny Mundo in a match. And he's like, oh, all right. Well, are you going to give me Mundo? He's like, no, Johnny's Mundo. Johnny's Mundo. Yeah, that's totally how we're going to pronounce it now. Johnny's Mundo is such a great lawyer. Johnny Mundo has such a great lawyer that Dario basically called him a shark. So he must, and this is not to be taken offensively by any Jewish people out there, so leave me alone if that's the case. But he said Johnny Mundo's lawyer is a real shark, and we know the best lawyers you can find out there are Jewish guys who honestly know their money and know how to find their way around the courtroom. Okay, with that being said, he said, okay, he's like, he tricks him and says, all right, I'll accept that, take a handshake after he threatens to sue. And Helico offers his hand. Cueto shakes it, pulls him down on the desk, and basically tells him, hey, he basically said, I don't even remember what he honestly says. It just basically leads to Cueto saying, hey, I have a way you can get your hands on Mundo, win my tournament that I'm having. It is the, I can't remember, the Gorillas tournament, something like that, the Big Gorillas tournament, something like that, something of the sort. I don't really know. I don't really remember. But what I can tell you specifically is that the Worldwide Underground, is probably going to be a huge problem for Angelico coming up here soon. And if you hear any noise in the background, South Park is on the other room over there, so whatever, right? Up next, what we're going to have here, though, is the first match, which is the first match of this tournament. And these are all in Fatal 4-Way intervals, so if I don't remember somebody specifically in the tournament just because they didn't stick out, I'm sorry, but I do remember all four members of this tournament. And in this one, we had Dr. Wagner Jr., we had Dr. Wagner Jr., Cage, Tejano, and I thought I remembered everybody. Oh, yeah, Joey Ryan, a.k.a. Officer Meehan. And Joey Ryan in this match, like, anytime I see Joey Ryan, okay, it feels like I don't feel like Joey Ryan doesn't seem like he really wants to be a fighter in this temple. It just seems like he's qualified and he can do it. It just never seems like he really wants to. He just wants to chill. Joey Ryan just wants to chill and be nosy and kind of rat on everybody. Joey Ryan, honestly, like Dario called, what's his face? Cisco. Yeah, I think it was Castro. Cortez Castro. Yeah, as Joey Ryan called Castro, he basically said, hey, I honestly think Joey Ryan is a real rat. I mean, he sold out to Dario for, I'm not going to say more money because he only gave him, I don't know how much, but it couldn't have been as much he was making as an officer. But, I mean, we'll get more background on that later. To get through further in the match, Cage does get the win after some non-babyface technico type tactics when it comes to winning this match. But hey, Cage won. That's all important to me because, in all honesty, not a fan of Wagner. I really just could care less about Wagner. Joey Ryan doesn't really intrigue me that much. It's just like some of the stuff he does in the ring is just pretty entertaining and pretty funny. But and what do you call it? Yeah, Teano bores me, to be completely real with you, and I like Cage. So he is the first man to enter the final fatal four-way that they'll be having. Up next is not up next. So I'm fine with that. So up next we get what do we get here? We get, I don't even remember. It's more story driven stuff. Oh, it's Sexy Star in Dario Cueto's office, and Sexy Star is basically, she's being told by Dario, hey, you know what? Like, it's like this whole respect thing. Dario has never really liked Sexy, and I'm pretty sure he thought from season 1 on he could just break her and she could be out of the temple, just like some women who just wanted to be a part of the guys and fight. And Sexy has lasted to this point, so I feel like Dario has a respect for her, and his disdain for Johnny Mundo shows through his respect for Sexy Star by saying, "Hey, excuse me, I'm not going to make you go to the tournament, Sexy. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give you an opportunity to get your rematch. I'm going to make you face PJ Black in a one-on-one match, the only member of the Worldwide Underground that she hasn't beaten yet. So if she's the only member of the Worldwide Underground that he hasn't beaten yet, to be completely fair and clear, all she has to do is win, and she has a rematch against Johnny Mundo. I almost said Johnny Cueto. Wow. That is a picture in the MLB against Johnny Mundo in a cage match next week, I believe. I don't know, because last time I said next week, it was supposed to be this week, and Rey Mysterio still isn't healed from his injury yet. Okay, so why am I getting a call on Google Hangout? No, I cannot talk. I'm sorry. Probably should have just, let me mute this. Oh, vibrate. Okay. So moving forward here. Moving forward. When it comes to the I'm lost at where I was now. Oh yeah. So Sexy Star, all she has to do is beat PJ Black, and she gets a rematch. Well, she does, in fact, beat PJ Black in the match that's up next, and with Jack Evans' interference, trying to bring in a pipe and then holding Sexy Star. Like, basically, Jack Evans was the Flash, because he brought that pipe in the ring real quick. Borden, I believe the referee was Lefty Borden, Steve Borden, whatever he calls him. I don't really care. Whatever Striker calls him. And Borden doesn't see the super kick because PJ Black tried to super kick Sexy Star. Sexy moved, and Jack Evans just caught. And Sexy with the roll through and the win. And in all honesty, this is the one thing that I just really. Okay. Sexy Star was Lucha Underground champion. I get that. I'm fine with that. Cool. I just hope she does not win in a rematch. I am fine with the Johnny Mundo reign. I honestly want Mundo to at least lose it at Aztec Warfare 3. I honestly think with this stable behind him, that being Worldwide Underground, Johnny Mundo is one of the very few people in the temple who's a heel that can really get some real heel heat. And I honestly think it's a good move to keep it on him. Do I think it's a good idea for Sexy Star to get her rematch? No, because in a world in Lucha Underground where they keep track of what they do continuity-wise, and I'll give them that, when it comes down to Cueto saying, in my temple, everyone does not get rematches. Well, he made her earn it, and while she did earn it, am I a fan of it? Not really. But do I have faith in Lucha Underground to keep the title on Mundo next week? I 100% do. So, fine. And after the match, though, we get another backstage another backstage cinematic, and this is Cobra Moon. And Cobra Moon is telling these two people in the tribe that she's in. I think it's the Snake Tribe, I believe. And these guys are dressed in, I believe it's like kind of like a snake attire thing. I wasn't really clear on like what it was, but she basically tells them in shorter form that that tribe was basically one of the strongest Aztec tribes, and they were led by a couple of the few strongest leaders, which were Pendar, some other guy that I can't remember, and Drago was the third. She wants them to bring back Drago and, make him kneel before her knees. That's short form of what she said. Otherwise, we have Dario Cueto and Matanza. And Matanza bashes Cueto's head into the gate, I'm pretty sure, because he said, he's like, are you sure you don't want the championship back? Because Dario really wants him to have the championship. Because in all honesty, Dario hates Johnny Mundo, and Matanza could give a shit less about Johnny Mundo or the Lucha Underground World Championship. That being said, Matanza, what happens with Matanza? Oh yeah, Matanza, yeah, as Dario gets his head bashed in, and he tries to tell him, you can do this, you can do that. Well, he's giving him options to fight other people than Rey Mysterio, because Rey Mysterio is still injured, and he would have to wait for him to get back from the injuries that Matanza gave him. Matanza could just give a shit less, bash his Cueto's head against the cage that he's harbored in, and Matanza, that's what I said. I guess he bashed Dario's head in. The key was on the ground. And Dario left the key. Well, he was knocked out, I guess, on the ground further from him, and Matanza got himself out of the cage. So you're probably thinking, oh crap, Matanza's loose. We'll see him next week, probably, or later tonight, depending on who you were. I was one of those people who probably thought next week. Well, the main event was another in the Big Gorillas tournament. I don't remember the name of this thing. I heard it about 12 times tonight. But the next match was another Fatal 4-Way in this tournament to have another guy advance in the tournament. And this Fatal 4 was Marty the Moth Martinez, who I was rooting for, Mil Muertes, El Dragon Azteca Jr., the Mac. And while it was looking like, okay. It honestly looked like here Azteca was basically just channeling his inner Puma. But like, hey, I have a chance to end you, and I'm not gonna, really do it, but I can end you if I please. And I just was not a fan of that. I don't really agree with it. Like, I understand that okay, hold on. I understand that he, was trying to prove a point that he could last with the big guys out here, but it was just really stupid on El Dragon Azteca Jr.'s part, because if he would have just ended the match right there instead of going up for, I believe it was probably a moonsault, then he would have got attacked by Matanza afterward, because Matanza comes out and attacks the man. And while he tries to go for that satellite DDT again, which I forgot, Stryker had a name for it tonight. Forgot what that name really was. Matanza hit them in Wrath of the Gods and walks out. Now, can we talk about Mil Muertes for a second? Because Mil Muertes, he got put down easy. I mean, let's be real. Mil Muertes was a guy, who did take losses in Lucha Underground at one point, but he's been resurrected twice from the dead, and you figure he's still something that's fearful. Like Mil Muertes is still a big deal. Well, he's been pinned by Sexy Star recently, Prince Puma, which I have no problem with, but he was pinned by Sexy Star. And honestly, Azteca would have put him away easy tonight. Azteca would have put him away easy for one from Matanza. Then we have, toward the end of this, we have the Mac and Marty, last two in the ring. And the Mac wins with a like out of nowhere running stunner. And do I agree with it? I mean, I'm not that big a Mac fan, so obviously I'm just gonna say no. But I mean, I don't think he's winning the Fatal 4-Way. That's gonna be put together the final Fatal 4-Way. I think it's honestly just gonna be Angelico. I mean, it makes sense story wise that to be Angelico. And I'm still looking for that Angelico Jack Evans match. Hopefully we get that down the line. But with that being said, the Mac does win. But what I want to talk about here is Marty the Moth Martinez, not Marty the Moth Martinez, the whole thing with El Dragon Azteca Jr. here. Now, hopefully, and I say hopefully for a good reason, we had Prince Puma beat Rey Mysterio at Ultimate Lucha 2, right? And Rey pinned Matanza, to break Matanza's undefeated streak. Even though Matanza got hit with about 8 finishers beforehand, I'm just hoping, and this is just me, that the first person to legitimately beat Matanza in one-on-one action is El Dragon Azteca Jr. Because it seems like everybody has their quote-unquote fight forever feud in Lucha Underground. And it seems like Matanza's fight forever feud could be El Dragon Azteca Jr. Now, Puma has Mundo. Phoenix has Muertes. And Azteca and Matanza could be something that I really enjoy here. No one's really down here watching TV anymore. I could really cut off the TV real quick. Just give me about 30 seconds. Like 10 seconds, guys. I'll be right back. All right. Okay. So point being, hopefully we get something with them. Hopefully Rey gets his match with Matanza and Matanza kills him to the point where El Dragon Azteca Jr. has to come out. And then we have this series of matches started between them. I have no doubt in my mind that these matches would be like that they'd be bad. Like I have no doubt in my mind that these matches won't be good. I'm still saying this the wrong way. Oh God, my brain is in like 7 different places. Let me just put it bluntly. The matches will be fucking great. Okay. Lucha Underground does story well. I don't have to worry about that. The one thing you have to worry about is the match. And I don't even think you have to put that much worry on that side of it. I mean, I see these two as destined to do this forever on Lucha Underground. I just want the matches, and I want the younger guy to get elevated because Rey Mysterio is already a star. That's just how it is. And honestly, in this season thus far, I've seen enough Rey Mysterio to be completely honest with you. I've seen enough Rey Mysterio going over guys. Pentagon in episode 1 was a bit questionable. This here, Rey needs to lose to Matanza. It's just Rey needs to. Do I have a fear of him beating Matanza? I do, because of what happened to Prince Puma, Ultimate Lucha 3. That was a great match that Rey shouldn't have won and Puma should have won. But they elevated Rey. It's just, okay, dude. But you know what? All around, it was a solid episode of Lucha Underground. I enjoyed it. I had fun watching wrestling tonight. Still got NXT to watch. And that'll be that. So I hope you guys did enjoy this episode of Lucha Underground. Remember, if you did, leave a like on this video. Subscribe if you're not subscribed for more of that Lucha Underground goodness on this channel. And hope you guys did enjoy this. Remember, this episode of the DIY podcast is made by wrestling enthusiasts for wrestling enthusiasts. So I hope you guys did enjoy. Like, subscribe, comment. I'm almost at 100 subscribers. I'll get there as I get there. But like and comment. Please, 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 10 hours later. Please, 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 please. 20 hours later. Please, 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 like and comment. I get pretty good numbers on these Lucha Underground reviews, but they could be better, and we could grow the community. And I could be one of those guys that is considered part of the Lucha clique. If you please, give me feedback on what you thought, or if you liked the video and you're not really one of those who likes to just indulge in a keyboard session with others and you're just more to yourself, but you enjoy the product and you want to know what others think of it, just like the video. Come on. Just do it. Come on, just do it. All right, I'm messing around with you guys enough. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm taking your time up. Go watch some other Lucha Underground reviews, if you please. So, thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it. See you guys next time. See ya.